So, like I said, I have a lot of stories to tell. A lot of stories. And because I was a sheltered child, I want to go deep into it, but today's going to be a lot of show and tell. So it's going to be a lot of stops, read, all of this. Point. Because we in class today. We're going to be in class today. So, like, I grew up sheltered. Like, my mom didn't allow us to go anywhere. My brother could go wherever he wanted to, but of course, he was a boy. They're allowed to do whatever they want to do. And I thought, beside my auntie's house, because my auntie was like really, really nice, like totally opposite from my mom. But she's also, she didn't stick up for herself. Let's just say that. So I knew there were some Haitian moms that was like the nice, because my auntie was like a stay-at-home mom. So she's never worked in her entire life. Even to this, like, my mom is, like I said, she's going to be like 80. No, she's going to be 70 soon. And she's still working two jobs. So that shows you like the difference. So I knew there were some Haitian moms that were like nice and they showed their kids love and all that stuff. And that's probably why my auntie was like really that's why she probably was like that, because she didn't have to deal with the world, having to take care of her kids by herself and not having the kids of the father there and not having to worry about where they're going to eat or how she's going to pay the light bill. My auntie never had to worry about that. She didn't have to worry about that. My mom did. My mom had to figure out stuff for herself. So I thought all Haitian moms were mean. I thought all Haitian moms were mean. But it wasn't until I got into high school where I was literally, my eyes was open to how a lot of other people's households were. Well, really 8th grade, because everything changed 8th grade. Like, I started making, I made one best friend. And I started seeing how other people, like, they look like they come from caring homes. But when I moved to the city that I am, and I met these people, it was pretty shocking to me that here's this, and I'm not gonna say it was completely bad, because when I needed a place to stay, they did give me a place to stay. So this is why I'm going to be doing a lot of show and tell, and I'm not going to be putting out nobody's name, but I know they can validate a lot of the things that what I'm saying. I know they can validate a lot of things that I'm saying, because I know, because I'm practicing spirituality, and people that don't do their research and want to go by what everybody else is saying. I know everybody thinking like, oh, Ludi is going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And like I said, if I'm wrong, please call me out. Please call me out. Because that's one thing about me. When I know I'm right, I know I'm right. So, being that I was raised by a strong black woman, to encounter a weak, a woman that tries to validate herself by comparing herself to her daughters, or wanting to be her daughters. I mean, there's a difference between being your child's best friend and trying to be like them and be like y'all in like y'all grew up in high school together. There's a difference. You still, as a mother, need to teach your girls how to be a woman, how to be nurturing, how to love yourself, how to be able to stand on your own, because sometimes you're going to have to be on your own. And like I said, like, not all was always bad, but I forgave, but I didn't forget what she did to me as a single mother. How she tried to tear me down at my lowest because she was jealous. So that's why that's why the rest of them turned out the way they did. Because they had a poor example of how to be a woman. Because she was so concerned about finding love within a man instead of loving herself. And y'all, I don't care if you're not into spirituality. I don't care if you don't believe there's a higher power out there. But and I got two people who can validate what I'm about to say. Because this one right here does hair whenever she's not working. This family, because of the mom, have demonic entities around them. That's why I say you got to be careful. If you're not woke, if you don't believe in a higher power, you could go to church, you could be into spirituality, it doesn't matter. But there's such things as that. Demonic spirits. Generational curses that people put upon their bloodline.